Okay guys, so if you're changing your drive belt on a Husqvarna, this one is a 2654, 26 horsepower motor and 54-inch deck. So if you're going to change the drive belt, this is the part number right here. And it's a genuine part. And I got the old belt out. It's stretched out. So some things you need to know. There's a electronic PTO right here. You need to disconnect the wire. I'll show you on the other side of the lawn tractor. So right over here in the wiring harness, you disconnect that connector right there, and it goes through this hole. So here's the plug. You'll have to pull that wire through the hole and down. I'll show you from underneath. So you'll have to pull this wire, the PTO wire, all the way through that hole up there. Hopefully you can see the hole, distance. See my finger? Okay, that's the hole where it goes. Right there. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. So when you take the belt off, have your PTO wire hanging down, and you'll need to, another thing you have to take off is this belt bracket here. The bracket that holds the belt on, keeps it from popping off the pulley. So when you do that, there's a hole right here, and there's a hole right here. You need to turn the wheels one way to get at that bolt that holds this on. And then you turn it in the other way, go through here. It's a 15mm bolt. Okay, and then what you do is you'll take your belt off your pulley and put it on the shaft here, so it gives you a little extra slack. And take your belt off of these tensioner pulleys, all loosened up, and you'll go over to the motor here, and you'll take it off that pulley in the back. You'll pull these as tight as you can, give you as much slack at the back here. Take it off of there, and then what you're going to do is push the belt forward off of there, and then it's off both ends, so you can just pull it down. And then when you install the belt, you want to take the belt and go through this side on the left side here. See, this is the steering shaft right here. See the gear? Go on the left side of that and kind of push it through all the way here to my light is going dead on me, so hopefully you can still see that. Push the belt through back behind this plate here, all the way back, and you'll have this bracket will be loose already, the one that's kind of holding the belt on the sides here. That will already be off. So push the belt through, and then come around with the belt. When you're putting it on, put it over this pulley, and make sure you run your wire through the middle so you can get the belt around it. And then after you're done getting it on both pulleys, hook it onto your tensioner here, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to hook it on that tensioner, and that's by pushing on the clutch. That moves that tensioner. And then you're going to want to run this wire back up in that hole up in there. Hopefully, let's see if I can do it. Through here. See, up through that hole there. You'll see where it comes out. You can probably just get that connector up in there, and then you can pull it up the rest of the way through and plug it back up. Just make sure that's not rubbing on the belt when you get it finished up. Another thing you'll have to take off is this bracket right here is a 15 millimeter bolt. So this holds the PTO. It goes into the hole on this bracket. There's a hole in the top here, and that end right there goes into the hole, and that keeps this PTO from spinning while the motor's running. Okay guys, so that's it. That's how you change the dry belt on one of these Husqvarnas.